The New York Knicks win their sixth game in a row as they beat LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and the Lakers 112-100. It feels like the New York Knicks have turned the page from their late December to early January slump, and it seems like they are starting to click on all cylinders. A lot to talk about, a lot of game balls to hand out, and kudos to give. But if you're fired up about the win streak, not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but six, hit that thumbs up icon as I'm going to miss beating LeBron James. This is New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and what a win it was for the Orange and Blue as they beat the New York Knicks. For the Orange and Blue as they beat the Los Angeles Lakers. The Knicks have beat the Knicks plenty of times this season, but they beat the other guys tonight. My biggest takeaway from this game is that third quarter from the New York Knicks. In the second half, in totality, you won by 16. But you beat the Lakers 38-26 in that third quarter. And that starting five, the way that they started that third quarter was awesome. And there's been a lot of talk this year and a lot of talk last year about, can the starting five play well together? What are they going to do? Well, prior to OG Anunoby being subbed out at the midway point of the third quarter, the Knicks were up by 8 to start that third quarter. Up by 8. They were awesome at that point. Anunoby subbed out at like the 30-minute mark, so at the halfway point of the third quarter. Karl-Anthony Towns set the tone in that third quarter. OG Anunoby set the tone in that third quarter, and they did not look back. They outscored the Lakers 38-26 in the third and then 22-18 in the fourth. I'm not good at mental math, but 26 plus 18, the Knicks allowed 44 points in the second half. The theme and the ingredient the Knicks have been using during this 6-game win streak is defense. They hold a team to 100 a night. It was 4 games in a row that they held a team under 100. Or when they got to 100 a night was because the game was over and the Knicks stopped playing. They are flexing their defensive muscles. And if this team is going to get to where we want them to be, they have to be good on the defensive side. And you made it tough for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. And you got to start with OG Anunoby. He has been awesome in these last 5 games. I think it's arguably his most impactful 5-game stretch for the New York Knicks. But if you just boil it down to what he's done in the last 3 games, he is a plus 73 in the last 3 ball games. I don't think people, and when I say that, even I have a hard time digesting that. When he has been on the court for the last 3 games, the Knicks have won those minutes by 73 points. 73 points they've won those games by. He is playing the best ball of his career. He should have been an all-star. He got snubbed. And you know what? I'm glad, because I think it gives him some extra motivation. He's been awesome on offense. As defense, I can't sing the praises of him, number 8, much louder. And Josh Hart, man, he is what this team needs. He is the straw that stirs the drink. You got to have Hart. And Josh Hart with a near-perfect game. 20 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, but 0 turnovers. And he missed 3 shots. And he was 3 of 4 from 3. Big bucket, pushing the pace, competing on defense as well. He was awesome. Landry Shamet. We've talked a lot about how the Knicks did not have a good offseason when it comes to adding talent to this team. The Yabusele move has not worked out. The Clarkson move, it's had some moments, but he's outside the rotation looking in right now. The best move for Leon Rose of the offseason was keeping Landry Shamet around and not pressing the eject button when he once again hurt that shoulder. He competes on defense. He brings a speed and a tempo to this team when he is on the floor, running from corner to corner, moving off screens, playing up on defense, being another point of attack defender. And he's back to knocking down threes, 6 of 10 from 3. He's playing off the bounce, had some good defensive possessions. Landry Shamet, man, shout out to the big fofo. He played a hell of a game today. Jalen Brunson, you didn't play your best game, especially when it comes to the offensive end. 4 of 15 from the floor and 2 of 6 from 3. How many times in the past 3.5 years of Jalen Brunson being a Knick, where if he put up a stat line of 4 of 15 from the floor, would the Knicks have lost by 12? But they won by 12. And I think the sign of a great player is when you can impact winning when your shot is not falling. Shot was not falling. So how did Jalen Brunson impact this game? 13 assists. Maybe a season high for Jalen Brunson at this point. But to take it a step further, one turnover. One turnover for Jalen Brunson. He played like an old-fashioned point guard today. It is a season high. His prior season high was 11. 13 assists for Jalen Brunson. He set the table. He got the ball to his guys in spots to be successful. Had a big 3 in the third quarter, slid in, took a charge in the fourth quarter on Luka Doncic. Played a big game. And I got to give a shout out to Karl-Anthony Towns. A team high for Karl-Anthony Towns in the plus-minus department for the Knicks. When Towns was on the floor tonight, the Knicks outscored their opponents by 23 points. It's no secret, I'm not the biggest fan of Karl-Anthony Towns. His game frustrates me beyond all belief. And the offensive game has been not great this year. But over the last couple of games, he's put himself in a spot to just like we talked about with Brunson, finding ways to impact the game with the shots not falling. Rebounding, aggressiveness. Thought he had some great defensive possessions at the rim today as well. Overall, one of the better Karl-Anthony Towns games, and they won the minutes every time he subbed in on Sunday night. Major shot to 32. Good stuff, man. Keep it rolling, and hopefully that shot starts falling. Couple more people and kudos that we got to give out. First, I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show.
The NBA's biggest stars deliver the biggest moments. With DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, you can cash in when they take over. DraftKings has your back with early exit. If your player goes down anytime in the first half, you still get paid in cash. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code KNICKSCHAT. New customers can bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $300 in bonus bets instantly with code KNICKSCHAT. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 plus in most states, void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
One thing that I hadn't loved over the past couple of games, I guess for the past month or so, is that Tyler Kolek has somewhat seen himself on the outside looking in when it comes to the rotation. And I think when you watch this team and you study the film and you go back and watch games, it's jarring and glaring that this team needed another point guard when Kolek was out. Someone else that could push the pace. Someone that could play alongside Brunson. How many times do we have to talk about Jalen Brunson can be ultra effective as an off-ball guard just like he is as an on-ball guard? And there was a stretch in that second quarter when the Knicks found themselves down after the first quarter where Tyler Kolek made a big-time impact. And he's a guy that I want to see play more. Tyler Kolek tonight, I know the shot doesn't say it, 3 of 10, 2 of 6 from 3. I thought it was a great game. He had a big-time impact, and he needs to be a part of this rotation. Bridges didn't shoot the ball well, but he did go 5 of 6 from inside the arc. 3 ball wasn't falling. Didn't close the game, but I thought he made some big-time plays, had some steals, got in the passing lanes, made it tough on Luka. Him and OG did a good job. Just crazy to me. He is a player that can look so good. 30 points the other night, and tonight not so much, but a good game overall for him. Not the sexiest stat line for Mitchell Robinson tonight, but he did the dirty work like he always does. 7 more rebounds, 3 more offensive, had a block as well. Didn't touch the stat sheet when it comes to points tonight, but he ain't worried about that. He's worried about winning and setting the tone, and he did. Luka had a hell of a game. 30 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists. But in the fourth quarter, the Knicks made it tough for Luka. And when you talked about Luka Doncic having it tough, he did. And outside of the start of the game where Luka's first rotation, they were +2. The next time he was in the game, they were a -11. And then the next time he was in the game, he was a -4. Knicks made it tough for him. Yeah, he hit some step-back threes. But overall, the Knicks dominated the Luka Doncic minutes. LeBron James, he got dunked on by Mikal Bridges tonight, my guy. OG Anunoby, he had you sent to Guantanamo Bay. I love beating your ass, man. I love beating LeBron James. And that's the thing I'm going to miss the most about him when he does retire. He was clip farming all night long, wanted a Madison Square Garden moment, pulled up from half court as the game clock was dying at halftime, but easily could have took 2 or 3 more dribbles. Tried to shoot it from the logo, air ball. Made sure to get out and run in transition anytime there was a chance to get a fast break dunk. He's just lame. He's just lame. And he thought he could waltz in on Sunday night and show the Knicks who's boss. And all we saw was it's time to get up and get out of that chair and let somebody else in there. It's okay. We got Landry Shamet now. Major shout out to everybody that tuned into the stream on Sunday night. Major shout out to everybody that watched this video. 6 wins in a row for the Knicks. Keep on stacking. That's what I've been saying through this win streak. Stack them up. And you got a big-time test this week. You got a game that you should win in convincing fashion coming up against Washington. But after that, it is not an easy 3-game stretch. Denver, Detroit, Boston. Let's see where this team's at. We'll be breaking it down on this channel all day, every day. And you can get Knicks updates as well over on my social media. Give me a follow at @MarshallGreen_.